Yeah, so we're here in eastern Pennsylvania, Chester County to be exact, and it's a very historical area. My farm, in fact, where we're at here today, I have the original deed that was signed by William Penn's sons. It's dated 1741. You know, so the Chesapeake Bay is something that we had always heard about for years, and it seems here in the last 5 years it's really come back. It's something that we need to do something now. So, you know, it's impacted me in a way. If I wanted to buy, say, poultry manure or dairy manure from my neighbor, I need to have a nutrient management plan, which is very detailed, right down to even maybe the exact spot where I might want to dump that truckload of poultry manure in my field before I spread it. So, you know, it's impacting us, but I think it's impacting us in a good way to this point. I can't say there's anything that has really hurt me as a farmer. It's just making us better stewards of the land. I would say going forward, if there's going to be any more future regulations, which there probably will be, it will probably maybe dictate the amount of nutrients that we can put on our fields. We might have to, I do soil test every field now, but we may have to adhere to a stricter level, maybe lower levels of nutrients than what I might choose to normally put on my fields. The other thing that might happen is there might be more mandated cover crops, which I could see that possibly happening in the future. So as to how it might affect my freedom to operate, you know, anytime there's more regulations or more levels of bureaucracy, you might say, to go through, that definitely affects our freedom to operate. I've had some incidences where I was working with NRCS and ran into some issues with our state DEP. So, you know, that definitely affects my freedom to operate as a farmer. In the future, we'll probably have more and more levels of bureaucracy, I'm guessing, to get through, and, you know, we're always concerned whenever it affects a farmer's freedom to operate, especially our livestock farmers, because as we all know, livestock are our customers for soybeans. I think most of us are doing a good job, but we need to document what we're doing. We need the data to prove that we're doing the right thing or using best management practices. And if I was to give an Iowa farmer advice, I would say just make sure that you maybe sit down someday and write down all the conservation practices that you're doing to protect your watershed. And I think you'd be surprised what you're doing, and then tell that story. I think that's the important part, to tell the story.